Okay, hello, tens of thousands of dedicated viewers.
I think it's tens or thousands.
Well, that's the game. Now I need to make sure this thing goes off. Okay, today's game is a new one. It's called Confidence. Does that appear backwards to you or just to me? Okay.
So only you're going to have trouble reading everything, Jay, because everything in your room is backwards to you.
We are going to, so the way this game works is that there are trivia questions that no one's really expected to know the answer to, but the answer is always going to be a number. So for example, a trivia question may be, how many people have been on the moon? Okay. Now, instead of guessing a number, you're going to guess a range of numbers. So you can say between 10 and 20, or between 1 and 1 trillion. But the thing is, if you are correct and it lands in your range, that's cool. But the smaller, the shorter your range is, the more points you get. So saying 1 in a trillion isn't going to really earn you a lot, even if that's correct. Does that just make sense?
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody has to do a lot of math to keep track of the score, though, no?
That'll be me. I could play too, actually.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to look at the answer when I make my guess. So we can, I think we'll play this individually. Maybe in the future we could play it as teams. There's also like advanced ways of playing, but we're just going to keep it really simple for now.
If we're all playing individually, it's just going to be a silent hour of just everybody.
Well, that's the thing. I know it's more, unless you have a better suggestion of, the thing is, you can't talk it out because then the other team hears you talk it out, which works for wavelength, but doesn't really work for this.
So we're all answering the same question.
Yeah, you're going to write down, we'll try it this way. We can always modify, but I'm going to ask you a question. You all write down a range, and then one by one, we're all going to reveal our answers, and then I'll tally the score accordingly. Now, just a little bit about scoring is that the person who gets their answer within the range, and the range is the shortest range of anybody, they get 3 points for that round, which is the most you can earn in a single round. Everyone else who gets it within the range gets 1 point. If you're out of the range, you get 0 points. And it's a little tricky, but if everyone gets it within the range, then the person who had the largest range also gets 0 points. So if you say between 1 and a trillion, you're likely going to get 0 points.
Got it.
Okay.
So you're not actually keeping track of the amount of the range. It's just that whoever's the shortest gets more points.
Yeah, but actually here, the way it says it is you write down the low end of the range, the high end of the range, and then you write down the number of the range, which means you have to just pull out a calculator and do subtraction. But we can do that on the fly. We'll see how hard it is to do the scoring.
All right. And so the way you just said it, Jay, this is the honor system. Like, should we slack you our guesses, or could no, spit out our guesses?
I think we trust each other enough where we can just go around the room and say our answers. Well, the truth is, anyway, yeah. In any case, I'll let you all say your answers first before I reveal the answer. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Peter has to go first so I can base my answer off what he says.
As I've been going through all these rules, I think I'm not gonna play because I think my head is just gonna be too full of just trying to tally things. So we'll try that for now. Are we ready to wing it?
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay.
Usually, winging it is my favorite way to go.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do a practice round, or do you want to
You
just?
said we're writing it down. Are we writing it down physically, and then we're like
in blood, preferably?
Okay, you got it.
Yeah,
that's what I assumed, but
so you're going to write down. So here's the question: what's the hottest ever recorded air temperature in Alaska? We'll just do it in Fahrenheit. Okay, so you're going to write a low end of your range and a high end of your range. Does that make sense? So you can all do that now. What is the hottest ever air temperature recorded in Alaska in Fahrenheit? And viewers, you can play along. If you have a pen or pencil handy, I'm not sure how to know when everyone's ready. Okay. Anyone not done? Does that mean you're not done,
I
Ricky?
am not done.
Should
Oh, you're not
should we use a thumbs up kind of system? Can we thumbs up here?
On Zoom?
It just doesn't last very long.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I always have my students raise their hand. That doesn't go away.
Okay, we can do that if that's not too annoying.
No, I'm sorry. I mean the raise hand feature.
Oh,
Wait, how do you?
It's on the same. Yeah, it's in the same place.
Too
Yes.
used to this. We don't know how to use Zoom anymore. Lower the hand.
It's the reactions on the bottom.
Oh, duh. Okay.
I'm learning something new every day. This is dope.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. It's the reactions that go away really fast. The non-raise hand.
Yes, yes. Raise hand will stay the whole time.
so I
Brian, that
think
heart?
everyone,
There's a frog.
I think we're good. Peter, you're good?
You can use any emoji.
Okay, let's go. Let's get everyone's answers. We'll start. Everyone's order of faces is changing, but as things are this moment, I'll just go from upper. Oh no, it changed. Okay, this is part of the game.
That's
Part of
the
the game.
Thing about the hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start upper left. Lisa, you're lucky to be in upper left. What is your range?
90 to 110.
90 to 110. Okay, Brian.
75 to 110.
Okay, Peter.
I said 75 to 105.
Sarah.
65 to 75.
Ooh.
Catherine.
I said 85 to 110.
Ricky.
80 to 105.
Amanda.
Oh my god, I said the same thing, Ricky. 80 to 105.
Best friends.
That's right.
Okay,
Just watch it be like 120 and we all.
Yeah, we're all wrong.
the answer is clean 100.
Oh. Okay.
That's Amanda and Ricky.
So yeah, this is there's no easy way for me to say like you're the winner because I don't remember anything anyone said.
Wait, did you write any of this
Range,
down?
right? It's the smallest range, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
smallest range.
90 to 110. 20.
25.
Oh, you said
20.
90 to 110?
I said 90 to 110.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's
So
awesome.
You win.
Lisa gets three.
And the rest
and-
is one.
Who else? Just you'll tell me who
Well, did
is everyone
anyone
else?
miss?
Sarah gets
Sarah,
0
yeah.
because I apparently know nothing about the climate in Alaska.
Alaska gets warmer than you think, I think,
Yeah.
is what I know.
So Brian,
Rarely above 75.
Catherine, everyone else got 100 within their range.
Yes.
Except for Sarah.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want us to just slack you, Jay, our numbers? Our guesses?
Well, I'll just sit
whatever.
quietly for an hour and slack each other back and forth.
Yeah.
And then Jay will just randomly be like, Peter has 3 points.
Without
What
the embarrassment.
what's helpful, I think, is if you'll also write down the range. So if you said 90 and 100, also write down your range as 10, and then we can quickly just more easily figure out who had the shortest range.
Right. And then if anybody cheats, we can go back and check the recording and call you out, and retroactively you will lose your points.
Yeah, everyone
Flip
put
your
that in the
card.
comments. In the comments, if you notice that. Okay, question number 2. Regarding the Billboard Hot 100,
Oh God.
what's the longest number of weeks that a song has been at number 1 for the Billboard Hot 100?
Are you going to give us the number of weeks and then tell us what song it was or album or whatever it was?
I am going to tell, yeah, I'll reveal both the number of weeks and the song.
Bonus points if you get the song.
Sure. Bonus points if you get the
Okay.
song.
It's consecutive or total?
Doesn't
That's a good question.
doesn't say. Doesn't
It's probably
say.
non-consecutive.
It's also at the time of that
Because-
the
Because
game.
Mariah
Yeah,
Carey
game
blows
being
up
printed.
Christmas every year.
That's true.
but consecutively.
I'm gonna read this answer.
That's
all
why the
wrong.
game is confident.
So you're gonna give a range, right?
A
Yeah.
range of weeks.
Range of weeks. Okay. Shoot. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Okay, I got it.
So you got to raise your hand.
Oh yes.
Are we waiting on me? All right, I'm fine. It's fine.
You and Ricky.
Brian, I feel like you would know these things.
No.
Okay,
No.
let's do it. Sarah, how many weeks? What's your range?
15 to 30.
Okay.
Shoot.
Amanda.
I said 20 to 30.
Okay. Lisa.
I said 30 to 52.
Okay. Brian.
I said 80 to 150.
Okay.
Ooh.
And what
Ricky.
was that song?
I'm also in the Brian camp. I went 90 to 100.
Okay,
You
Catherine.
went tight.
I went 70 to 95.
Okay, Peter.
50 to 100.
Okay, I think a lot of you are out of range here. The answer is 19. 19 weeks.
Oh God.
Wow.
All
Okay.
out of range.
Wait, no.
Wait, no.
That can't be
Sarah,
right.
did you get it?
Yes.
15 to 30?
Yes.
So who's in the range? Sarah and
I think just Sarah.
Just Sarah.
okay. Big
Sorry, maybe I
comeback.
misunderstood the question. Was
may
it
not
number
know
one
who I
on
meant.
the number one, or was
No.
it just in the top 100?
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah, then I misunderstood.
Wait. And the song is?
The song.
Okay, I'm going to read this, and due to my lack of, pop cultural understanding, I'll probably pronounce things wrong. But okay, here we go. I'm just going to read it word for word, and you'll take it as you will. With 1 week solo and 18 weeks featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, song in quotes, Old Town Road
Old Town Road.
by
Oh.
Lil Nas X was a huge 2019 hit and crushed the previous
Wow.
16-week record. Does that make sense to anybody?
I
Yes.
wish I could have
Yes.
said it in advance that I was like, it probably had to be like Old Town Road or something super annoying.
I
Okay.
remember the Old Town
It
Road.
actually was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
My
a
bad.
lot of us were thinking about like what song has been in the top 100. Like there's songs that have been there like for almost like a year or whatever. I didn't realize.
I said number. Did anyone else understand the question correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Making
got it
sure
wrong.
I didn't mess up.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I think you said it right, Jay.
Okay. Next question. It's really, they don't put it in a question. I have to like take a phrase and interpolate it into the question. I don't know why I do like that. Okay. Regarding flying from New York to London, what's the fastest it's ever been done in terms of hours and minutes? The fastest, for a commercial flight.
Oh, a commercial.
Commercial flight. The fastest that a commercial flight ever flew from New York to London in hours and minutes.
Oh, the minutes.
You don't need to do minutes, right?
You don't need to do minutes, but the answer is given
No,
in
but
hours
the
and minutes.
range.
If you can get it down to within minutes, that's a pretty great estimate. Hmm.
I never lowered my hand, but it is indeed raised again.
And it is
Okay.
right.
Peter and Brian, right? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's do the ranges. Sarah, you're up first again.
6.5 to 8.
Hours.
Minute.
Catherine.
I'm gonna say 3 hours to 5.5 hours.
Okay. Amanda.
I said 3 to 4. I have no idea. Time means nothing.
I like the way you showed us your cards like Jeopardy. It's like
I
you
have
see
to
your
show you.
handwritten answer.
You said I had to write it.
Yeah. No, great job. Ricky.
I said 6.5 to 9.5 hours.
Okay, everyone, the order is changing here, so I apologize if I'm calling you
Oh,
again.
sorry.
Lisa.
5 to 8.5 hours.
Brian, did it do you?
Not yet. 2.5 to 4.
Peter,
3 to 10.
did I not ask anybody?
No, I think you got everyone.
Okay.
Maybe
I
we
think
don't.
maybe
lower
only
our-
one of you, maybe only one of you got in range. The answer is 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Whoa.
What?
God. 2 hours and
The-
53
the
minutes. I was
Concorde.
7 minutes off.
The
Gosh, darn
Concorde
it.
covered 3,470 miles with the top cruising speed of 1,350 miles
The
per
Concorde
hour,
was a commercial flight?
apparently.
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
I don't know.
I highly recommend it.
All right then.
Who got the
just-
point? Who
They
said
don't have
hello?
it anymore.
Brian, you should lower your hand, and also nobody should
Mm.
lower their hand while Jay's going over it, because that's what I think is flipping the order. Every time somebody
Okay.
lowers their hand, it kind of like messes up the order.
Okay, fine.
So is Brian the only one who got in range?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I said
that's-
3. I think Catherine, you said 3. Like
I said,
I said
you were
3.
7 minutes off, Peter.
I also said 3 hours.
Mhm.
I wrote it.
I was like 3 to 10 just so I can get a point. I'm like, clearly it's somewhere in there, right? I should have just done 0 to 10.
Is before we move on to the next question, is this a good
Yes.
place to do a little shout out to Amanda's student Chris, who posted the Actualize After Hours in their Slack channel?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a couple minutes ago.
I remember now because we were talking about parsley.
We were talking about it on Monday.
Everyone could applaud
during-
Chris
I'll
in
be
the
there.
comments.
I
Great.
thought you were gonna give a shout out to somebody who was watching and got the right answer. Like exactly. I'm like, ooh, somebody knows.
Yeah, you can put the right answer in the comments.
Tweeted us.
Will be monitored by Jay.
Exactly 0 people.
Okay, here we go. This is a toughie. As if the other ones weren't. But okay, regarding applause, what is the record for the most claps in 1 minute by one person with 2 hands?
Say that again. Say that again.
What's the record
I'm gonna need
of
to
the
do a little-
number of claps in a minute that one person did with 2 hands? Sarah might just beat the record right now.
I'm trying to do per 10 seconds, okay?
I know, me too. I'm like, can I count and clap
But I
and
can't. I
time
can't.
at the same time? I cannot.
Wait, that's not the raised hand.
Oh man, now I'm trying to do math.
I know, right? I was like, okay. Number of times you can clap in a minute.
Not you.
Well,
record.
it has been done.
Yeah, the record. Guinness.
Yeah,
Book
not
of
you.
person.
Guinness.
And how many times can you do it? How many times can a professional two-handed person do it?
Mhm.
Professional together version. Honestly, it really does get the muscles working when you try to go as fast as possible.
Okay, did everyone? I don't see all hands up.
Oh, I'm sorry. My hand is up.
Okay.
Sarah's distracted. She's clapping.
Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Catherine, take it away. What's your range?
I said 175 to 250.
Okay.
I don't. I have absolutely no idea. I am. Let me preface this by saying I'm so bad at estimating things, age, distance. Like this game was not
Me
made.
too.
But
Me too.
if
It's
you'll
a trick
notice, Catherine, for the last 2 questions, only one person got in range. So it's not just you. I think this game is designed to be difficult. Brian.
100 to 180.
Okay, Amanda.
I said 175 to 200.
Peter.
I said 600 to 900.
No, the Amanda did the Jeopardy thing again, this time in the form of a question.
What is?
You're saying that they.
Lisa.
I said 180 to 400
Okay, Ricky.
because I counted 10
Yeah.
seconds.
I know. Me too.
I also counted for 10
I
seconds.
kept it conservative. 70 to 100.
7.
Okay.
70 to 100.
Oh, I said 7.
Low
Sarah.
clap, for sure.
Sarah.
185 to 300.
Okay, I think everyone was out of range. The
It was over
record
900.
is 1,103 claps.
Get out of here. There's no way someone
Yeah,
clapped
but-
1,005.
I'll read you that.
Peter was the closest.
Yeah.
Doesn't-
Okay. So I did the math. 5 times 60
Here we
is
go.
300.
I'll read it to you.
And
I'll
you
read it
clap
to you.
5 times in 1 second. You know what I mean? Like that's, yeah. 1 second is a long time. Like, can you do 5 claps in 1 second? That's 300 right off the bat. So I imagine somebody can clap faster than 5 times in a second.
This person did a staggering 18 claps per second. Speed clappers have developed a special technique that gets a double clap for each hand movement. Now you know.
Speed clap. How do you figure out that this is a talent you have? Speed clapping.
I don't know.
I made the
Peter might
mistake of
be-
not designating two-handed when I Googled it. But for what it's worth, one-handed, it's in the 400s.
No kidding. How do you clap with one hand?
Like
Is
this?
it?
It's a Zen.
I think it's more of like a I don't know how to do it, but I don't think it's like this. I think
All right, everybody should lower their hands now.
What about golf claps in a minute?
Next question. Okay. Do you know the movie Luca or Luca? Which one is it? It's
Luca.
a Pixar film. Luca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
Do you know
go-
when it came out?
I mean, relatively recently. Yeah, I don't-
2020?
Yeah.
Wait,
maybe.
why are you asking this, Jay?
Because it's just helpful for
That's
this
the question. That's the
No.
question?
Oh,
Okay. How many?
2020.
How many feature-length films has Pixar released from their beginning until Luca?
Can you ask the question again?
For
Yes.
those of us who have never heard of the movie Luca.
But that's why I think we said it's
we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, you're gonna roll with it. I'll say.
But
that
think
it was one of
2020.
their more
I don't know if that's
recent
accurate.
movies.
Is Luca
Yeah.
20? You can Google.
21 for
So is it just
2021.
Pixar or is it Disney Pixar?
I think it's just Pixar.
Ooh, Pixar.
It says
I was gonna
Pixar,
say-
but I don't think that's to the exclusion of Disney.
But Pixar was something before it became Disney Pixar. And so I'm like, do you include all Disney movies in it? It's just
Include,
Pixar or Disney Pixar.
I'd say include anything that has the name Pixar on it.
Sure.
Our student Chris, who is in the live stream audience right now, used to
I'm a-
work for Pixar, and I bet he's just like banging
Oh,
his head.
oh,
Hey, Amanda,
not in
no
a
cheating.
creative capacity, but
You're not the only one in that Slack.
We are allowed to look at the YouTube comments though
Ugh.
before we give our answer.
Oh.
what's ever? I'm missing something.
Okay, so in my class Slack, Chris posted like, "Hey, this is what Amanda's doing right now," and I was like, "Yes, this is the meeting I had to leave for." He did. He worked for Pixar, so I tagged him and I was like, "Help me with the Pixar." He's like, "Oh no, I have it muted. What is the question?" But I also set up Slackbot.
Instead of what?
I set up a Slackbot auto response at any time anyone says, like, types out, "Oh no," I'm gonna share my screen for a quick second. Slackbot automatically does this. So he wrote, "Oh no," and then the "oh no" It's fine, but that's what I was laughing about.
Okay, raise your hand.
yes.
Does anyone need me to repeat
Oh.
the question?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Probably.
I was like, "What?" I wrote down an answer though. It's fine. I don't remember the question, but I did it.
Fine. It should be a range. Unless you're very confident. Okay. Peter.
0 to 1,000.
Okay, he's doing a math strategy.
I don't
here.
like the fact that I got it wrong the last one. I said 900 and I was off by 100.
Okay, Catherine.
It said 45 to 105.
Ricky.
20 to 25.
Amanda.
18 to 22.
Brian.
15 to 45.
I feel like they're probably still low.
Sarah.
50 to 100.
Lisa.
15 to 40.
Okay, Ricky killed this one.
What?
24. 24.
What? That's it?
4 Toy Story,
Yeah.
I think. 2 cars.
Yeah.
How small was your range, Ricky?
While we're all debating this other
Yeah.
stuff, like Toy Story 1.
Yeah, right. I was like,
Good Dino's terrible. You got
the car movie.
you got cars, planes. What else you got?
Oh, who was in range?
So Ricky gets,
Shark.
Ricky gets 3 points for this round. Who else was in range?
I was in
Uh,
range.
In range.
So Peter.
Peter, I don't think you
Lisa.
count.
I do count, unless everybody was in
Oh
range.
wait, no, I was not. I was not.
I wasn't in
Mhm.
range.
So Peter, Lisa, who else was in range?
Brian.
Brian?
You only get points if you're the narrowest. Otherwise, you just get 1.
You get 3 points if you're the
Right,
best
okay.
answer. Everybody else gets 1 point. And
If-
if everybody gets it right, then I would have not gotten any points because I picked a
Right.
huge.
Okay.
Right.
So Peter
Okay.
got saved by the fact that not everybody else got it.
Right. Well, I
You're
mean,
welcome.
if you wanna meta this game, all of us are trying to get specific ranges, which means I would get a point every single time doing this, unless everybody else started doing what I'm doing. Like that's that game comes into play.
Okay.
I should have said
Yeah.
0 to a trillion. I don't know.
Okay, next question. What's the fastest speed ever recorded for rollerblading downhill?
Miles per hour.
Miles per hour.
No
How
idea.
steep is the hill?
Steep as it was. I'll give you a hint. The record was set by Gabe Holmes in 2017.
Ah, of course.
There we go.
Is he one of our grads?
Be awesome if he was.
He's like, ah.
I'm either gonna be like right on or like so far off that you'd never let me live it down.
Without knowing about this hill, this is really just
Well, it's sort of like what can the wheels handle, right?
There's a
What is
bonus
the physical
question.
limit of a roller?
Ricky, do you have an answer?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Raise my hand.
We also have a bonus question here for the same question, but regarding skateboarding. We'll get there. Okay, Catherine.
50 to 150.
Okay,
The 150.
Amanda.
I said 40 to 60.
Okay, Brian.
Amanda is the wheeled transport expert among us.
Wheel transport expert.
I was trying to come up with
Wheel.
roller skate and roller blade combination,
I am
but I went a
adding
little
that
too
to
general.
my resume.
Brian, did you give an answer?
80 to 150.
Okay, it's scary. Lisa.
I said 35 to 80.
Okay, Sarah. Let's hear your crazy range.
No, it was 40 to 60 like Amanda's. I'm just like dying at the idea of someone going 150 miles per hour on a roller skate.
Yeah.
He
I can't-
died as soon as the record.
Yeah,
was
right?
Yeah,
set.
exactly.
You didn't know what state he wound up in, so both
Peter.
literally and figuratively.
I guess 0 to 1,000.
Okay. We'll see if this strategy will this strategy pay off for Peter.
It might
Yeah.
not. It might not.
Ricky.
100 to 120.
Ooh.
Okay, the
The answer
answer.
must be like 80 something, maybe 90.
You should have said that before, Peter. The
Oh, I
answer is
know.
82.
Yeah.
82 miles
Wow.
per hour.
That
I get
sounds
a
like my
point.
nightmare.
Yeah.
I was
You
even
think-
thinking about skating at 40 plus miles per hour, and that sounds like my
That's
nightmare.
scary. Yeah.
What do you guess? Is skateboarding faster or slower?
Faster. It's got more
Lower.
wheels.
Lower.
That's my math
Lower,
right
I
there.
would guess
Lower.
Well,
Or no,
it's,
is it less
lower.
wheels? Since rollerblades have two.
it's faster. The record there was 91 miles per hour.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is everyone okay?
It doesn't say on the
I'm concerned by
card.
these numbers.
Well, I mean, that's it. I assume they didn't do it on the same day on the same hill, so that's kind of like a not
True.
a fair comparison.
Okay, I have no idea who won this round.
Mine
Peter.
was 70, my range.
Was what?
70.
Did anybody have a tighter range than 70 and
No.
got it
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
Okay.
Brian got
Right,
three.
it is.
Nice. Okay, who else was in range? I know Peter's in range.
Mhm.
Who else?
See, Peter, now that I got a
I
3,
win,
I
I
can
win.
also do
Catherine?
1,000
Yeah.
and then beat you.
Correct. Yeah. Like now I'm forced to play like because I'm falling behind in points. I just want to get on the board.
Who else got it right?
Catherine?
I
Me,
got
yep.
Catherine. Anyone else? No? Okay. Okay.
And I actually was like after it was all over, I'm like, it's like between 80 and 90. Should have actually played it out.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, let me see if I can decipher this question. This is too, I don't want to feel like deciphering it.
Too much pop culture references.
No, it's actually not. It's just too
Who
much
is
thinking.
this? Lil Nas.
How many countries in their English names anyway, end with land, according to the UN list? So like England is one. So you know it's at least one.
Ooh. So I shouldn't put 0.
How many countries have land in their English names according to the UN list? I'm sorry. It doesn't have to end with it. It can be anywhere in the name.
Okay.
Now
Oh,
that
Oh,
I just assumed that, but now that I see the answers. How many countries have land anywhere in their names? Oh gosh. Okay, another modification.
what?
They don't have to have land in it.
You know what, the way they
how many countries are there?
how many
0
countries
to
have
1,000.
how many
Yeah.
countries have land? No, it's independent countries, because some countries you may think of as a country but technically aren't independent. I don't know what that means exactly.
I don't think any of our geography knowledge is strong enough for these nuances to make much of a
I know, but I didn't want any complaints afterwards.
Right.
difference. Were you planning on reading all of the
In
lands?
the comments. Technically.
Maryland doesn't count, in case you were wondering.
Foundland also doesn't count.
How many more rounds do we have, Jay?
Oh, until we run out of time.
Until we run out of cards.
Or that, whichever comes first. Brian, you have?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay, go for it, Amanda. What's your range?
10 to 20?
Okay, Catherine.
I'm gonna say 4 to 12.
Okay, Lisa,
5 to 20.
Ricky,
5 to 10.
Sarah,
15 to 50.
Peter.
0 to 1,000.
What is it?
0 to 1,000.
No way.
I
You couldn't even do
I
one
wanna-
side
I
You
down.
can
wanna-
do 1, Peter?
No, I could do 1, but you're right.
Yeah, or like 3.
I want everyone to know I picked this before Peter went, which is 1 to 999.
Brilliant.
The correct
Why am I
answer
so not
is
surprised
5
that you
to
did that,
10. 5
Brian?
to 10 sounds good to me.
There's only like 200 and something countries, but you two go off.
Okay, the answer is 11.
Ooh.
And if you want to know what they are, I'll send you the card in the mail. No, it's Finland, Iceland, Ireland, Marshall Islands, Netherlands, New Zealand, Poland, Solomon Islands, Switzerland, Thailand, and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Whoever had range. I
It's
know Ricky
official
said
name.
5 to 10. What the correct answer was 11.
Yeah, 11.
I said 4 to 12. I think it might be me.
I think it is.
This might be my
I
first
think it
win.
is. Yeah, I think you won because I'm in there, but my range is
Great.
15. So yeah.
Sweet. So
I'm the fastest
Catherine,
clap, you can award to her.
so Catherine has 5. You got 3 more points. And who else is in range? Lisa?
Yep.
Who else?
Me.
5 to 10.
Was that Amanda? You
Yes,
said
me.
Okay.
I had 10 to 20.
Sweet. Who else?
Peter
Brian?
and Brian.
I'm not gonna win this way. I have to take a guess. That's why I asked how many.
I
You're
am gonna
still
win this
doing
way, though.
better than me.
I would have guessed 5 to 10. Like I would have I don't have confidence in this one. That's why I guessed 0 to 1,000.
That's why it's confident question mark is the name of the game.
The ones you should guess on like more tightly are the ones you have more confidence on.
Okay. Are we ready for the next question?
Yes.
If you're a candy lover, then this may be up your alley. How many Skittles are there in a small 2.17 ounce bag?
What is okay?
That's a little bag, like a
Is
whole
that a
thing.
fun
Yeah,
size
is
bag or
that-
the long one?
Or is that
What
It's
did it say?
2.17 ounces.
2.17.
Sounds like the Halloween one, the little bitty bag, fun size.
2.17 ounces. Are you sure that's not just the normal one?
I think that might be a normal
I will
one.
read the
It is
exact
the normal
wording.
one.
It says
It
in
is
a
the normal
sm-
one.
in a
Normal bag is-
small, 2.17 ounce bag.
Whatever. Ah, 0 to 1,000. No. I'll try.
No.
I'm like visually trying to like spill them onto the table.
right?
Mhm.
But then you have to
I'm like,
count
I eat a
them.
lot of candy.
Ah. Blech.
Okay. Catherine, take it away.
Only because I'm not sure if we're talking about like the fun size small bags or like the grocery store long ones. I'm going to say 20 to 75.
Okay. Sarah?
10 to 13. I'm going team fun size.
Lisa?
I said 20 to 50.
Ricky?
50 to 100.
Brian?
9 to 150.
Brian's eating a Skittle right now.
I wish.
I'm counting the Skittles.
Amanda?
30 to 60.
Peter?
25 to 100.
Okay, I think most of you are in range. The answer is 56.
Oh,
It was the
56
big bag.
Skittles. Sorry. It's the 2.17 ounce bag. Who had the shortest range?
My range was 30.
I have 50 to 100.
So,
Mine was
so
50.
far,
30 is the
Amanda?
best.
Me?
it was.
Yeah.
Amanda.
What was your guess, Amanda?
Congratulations.
30 to 60.
30 to 60. That's a
And
nice-
she can prove it.
Yes, I can.
I mean, assuming she didn't write that real quick, but yeah.
Okay, who else is in range?
That was a-
Catherine, Ricky, Peter. Who else is in range?
Brian.
It's-
and
Okay, yeah, because the thing
I
I'm
like how
using-
we're raising our hand when Zoom has the raise hand feature. If you're out of range, you
It
just
doesn't
like-
help. I need you to voice
Uh-huh.
it because the tally screen is covering all of your faces. Okay.
Jay's not looking at us at all.
I was looking. Are we talking about me? I was looking at the size of the fun size pouches because I'm a.
No, I
Okay.
said Jay wasn't looking at us.
Oh, I think he said she's not looking at us at all. I was like, okay. It's 0.65 ounces, just so you know.
Here we go. This is a range of years you're going to be given. According to the American Dialect Society, in what year was hashtag the word of the year? According to the American Dialect Society, in what year was hashtag the word of the year? This is going to be a tight one because I think everyone's going to have short ranges. Besides Peter, of course.
1942.
Peter's going to be like 20,000 DC.
The beginning of time.
The dawn of
Negative
time.
to positive.
Okay, Amanda.
I said between 2009 and 2016.
Okay. Sarah.
2011 through 2015.
Okay, you're all gonna have to keep track of. I recommend writing down your number of range here. Catherine.
I said 2015 to 2021.
Okay, Ricky.
2010 to 2020.
Peter.
2006 to 2010.
Brian.
2012 to 2015.
Lisa.
2006 to 2012.
I think Brian won this one. I'm not sure. 2012 is the answer.
Oh,
2012.
Oh.
What's Brian's range?
3.
Mine was 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Mine was 3.
I got 6.
And
Wait,
Peter
I want to
Peter
score.
is
I want
Peter is like regretting that he didn't do his old strategy.
No. Was anybody out of range?
I was.
Yeah.
Wait, Peter, I think you're out of range, right?
No, I'm out of range. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I figured everybody would be close to this one. So
Okay. Say your name if you are in range besides Brian.
Sarah.
That doesn't sound- Fine, Sarah. Who else?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Ricky.
Ricky. Excellent. Excellent.
Catherine,
Okay.
were you in range?
I wasn't. I said 2015 to 2021.
I already forgot what year was correct. So
2012.
Okay. This answer is going to be in terms of seconds. How many seconds is the intro to Eye of the Tiger before the singing starts?
I don't know what the intro is. I have absolutely no idea.
You seen Rocky 3?
dun, 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 dun,
Well, it's not that one.
Right, he's running
Now
out.
I'm
Amanda's
getting
tried to
confused
play
That's
it.
about
the
what song
original
it is.
Rocky song.
that's the Rocky theme song, and that would be the entire song. I don't think you're-
Oh,
um,
oh,
Hold
yeah,
on.
you're right.
Do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you,
Okay.
Ricky.
sing the first verse, Ricky, just so they can.
And can we time it? Someone get a stopwatch.
There you go. How long did that take? Did anybody time that?
Well, my timer's been going for 24 minutes since I was trying to mentally record the claps. So
Okay.
And this is for the original,
Let's do
because
it.
I guess they've made other versions since then. Sarah, you have an answer?
yeah.
Okay. Catherine, take it away.
I said 20 to 40 seconds.
Okay, Lisa.
I said 5 to 15.
Brian.
I said 20 to 120.
Amanda.
I said 12 to 34.
Very specific. Peter.
I don't know.
5 to 65.
Ricky.
30 to 60.
Sarah.
And the 20.
Okay, the answer is 50 seconds.
Oh,
So
I mean, I
some of
know
you are in range. Here it says that's just enough time for a boxer to walk into the ring.
My range was 20.
Anyone beat
Ricky
Peter's
won.
range?
I did 30 to 60.
So Peter got this one.
Whoa.
Okay, nice. Brian also got it.
Yes.
And who else? Ricky?
Yep.
Anyone else? Okay, I think we have time for one more question.
Jay, what's the score?
Oh, yeah, I should save that for the
Brian
end.
is winning.
Brian is winning.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah,
is
but
winning.
like, do I have
Okay.
the guaranteed win if I go 1 to 1,000?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I
Brian
think you do.
Brian is 14. Peter has 8. Ricky has 7. Amanda, Catherine, Lisa have 6. Sarah has 4. That is the breakdown.
Wow, how many did you get right, Brian? Like the 3-pointers? 3 of them?
I must have, yeah.
Okay, ready for the last question? This is worth triple points. No, I'm kidding.
It's anyone's game.
How many episodes of Friends were made?
People like know this one, and I'm just not one of those people.
Uh,
What? Sorry, my Zoom, like I went to go raise my hand and it says recognize hand gestures. Does that mean I can?
I can see your raised hand. Okay, I think we're all good. Okay, Brian, go for it.
182.
Ooh,
What? Was that?
Brian is like a
Those are
Friends
I
fan.
think.
Okay, then.
Wait, no
Wait.
range?
No range.
182?
182.
Okay, Sarah.
150 to 250.
Amanda.
I said 275 to 325.
Catherine.
I said 150 to 200.
Ricky.
100 to 150.
Peter.
100 to 200.
Lisa.
120 to 176.
Okay, Brian was wrong.
I got excited for a minute.
Never been so excited. Hear those
This
words.
makes me happy.
They were on the air for 10 years.
That's right. 10
Yeah.
years with an average of 24 episodes a season, which comes out to be 236. Well, not, but it was in actuality, 236 episodes in totality.
Sometimes they do a short season 1.
Right, exactly, with like 10, maybe short
I
season.
didn't know they were on for 10 years. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
who,
for
6 or 8.
9 and I thought it was 20. And
who
I thought it was
won
20.
that?
But
Who
that
won
I
that
was-
wasn't in
round?
range. Was
I was
anybody
in range.
I went over.
I was under.
Wait, Sarah's
Sarah
the only
was
one
in
in
range?
range?
Just Sarah?
What was the end number?
236.
236.
Yeah, I have 150 to 250.
No one else was in range?
Hmm?
Oh, wow.
9 points for Sarah.
Exactly. Okay, final score is everything I said before, but now Sarah has 7.
Right.
Sarah's still off, just by less.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Ricky, you want to do the outro?
Of course, of course. So want to see me guess terribly next week? Or next hit the subscribe button, share the post, share the link, and we'll catch